Ready to move beyond 7th chords? An easy first step is the 7th add 11 chord. Watch this to learn more. You just heard a C major 7th add 11 chord. Major 7th add 11th chords are written in notation with the letters MAJ and the number 7 after the chord letter. Then you have the word add and the number 11. Sometimes the add 11 is in brackets. You also get minor 7th add 11 chords, which use the same principle. For example, C minor 7th add 11 is written like this. And dominant 7th add 11 chords are written like this. Now you might be asking, how do I construct these 7 add 11 chords? You simply take an existing 7th chord and add an 11th note. So major 7th add 11 chords have the notes 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th and 11th. Minor 7th add 11 chords have the notes 1st, flat or minor 3rd, 5th, flat or minor 7th and 11th. And dominant 7th add 11 chords have the notes 1st, 3rd, 5th, flat or minor 7th and 11th. Another way to think of these chords is as full 11th chords with the 9th note removed. These numbers show the notes that make up the 7 add 11 chords. They are also referring to the intervals that are within the chord. It is like a formula or recipe that you can apply to generate 7 add 11 chords. Let's look at an example to clarify this. The C major scale has the following notes: C, D, E, F, G, A and B. The first note is C, third note is E, and fifth note is G. These notes create a C major chord. Add the 7th note B to this chord and you get a C major 7th chord. You may be wondering how you get to the 11th note if the major scale only has 7 notes. If I continue the scale after the 7th note B, then the notes simply repeat again. This second set of notes is an octave higher than the first set of notes. So if I assign a number to each note, you can see that although the letters repeat, the numbers continue to rise to indicate this higher pitch. I can now pick up where I left off with the C major 7th chord. The 11th note is F. This is the same as the 4th note, but it is an octave higher, so you add 7 and it becomes 11. If you add this 11th note F to the C major 7th chord, then you get a C major 7th add 11 with the notes C, E, G, B and F. The C minor 7th add 11 has the notes C, E flat, G, B flat and F. And the C dominant 7th add 11 chord has the notes C, E, G, B flat and F. The major 7th add 11 chord has a tense sound and they are not widely found in songwriting. The semitone distance between the 3rd note and the 4th really builds this tension. Remember that the 4th and 11th notes are the same note. It is slightly less cluttered than the full major 11th chord because it lacks a 9th note. Minor 7th add 11 chords are a little more versatile than the major 7th add 11 chords cousins. They don't sound so dissonant and can be used more widely. This is because there is now a wider distance between the flat 3rd note and the 4th/11th compared to the major 7th add 11 chord. I recommend experimenting with them anywhere you find a minor chord, regardless of the key. Through this experimentation you will appreciate the sound of the minor 7th add 11 chord and see how it fits into your songs with the instruments that you use. Dominant 7th add 11 chords are often used in jazz and other styles of music as a substitution for a standard dominant 7th chord. The added 11th interval gives the chord a more dissonant and extended sound, which can add tension and dissonance to a chord progression. If you're using them diatonically, which means strictly in a key, then 7th add 11th chords can feature as any of the 7 chords in a major key except for the 4 and 7 chords. In minor/Aeolian keys, this would be every chord except for chords 2 and 6. I'll show you some examples now using HookPad. There are links in the description if you want to get HookPad and follow along or to learn more. I'll use the key of C major for the examples, but these principles apply to any major key. I'll start with the major 7th add 11. The easiest way to use this chord is as a substitute for the standard major 7th. Check out my video in the description for help with major 7th chords. A common major 7th progression simply alternates between the 1 and 4 chords. This is often heard in ballads. In this version I'll change the 1 major 7th for major 7th add 11 on the second repeat. Listen to the dissonance this brings the otherwise smooth and relaxing progression. It can be nice to contrast standard triads with extended chords like the major 7th add 11. The 1 chord also has a relationship with the 6 chord. The 6 chord is its relative minor chord. There's a video in the description if you need more help with this concept. Moving from the extra dissonant 1 major 7th add 11 to the standard 6 triad can provide a pleasing sense of resolution. I'll combine both of these ideas in the following progression. Let's now look at the minor 7th add 11 chord. You saw earlier that they can also be used diatonically as more chords in major keys, and they are also a less dissonant sound than major 7th add 11th chords, so they are generally a more useful chord. The simplest use is just to swap out minor 7th chords in a progression for minor 7th add 11. This could be used in a later repeat of a progression to get more mileage out of your ideas, or maybe to highlight a change in emotion or mood in the song. Here's an example with standard minor 7th chords and then minor 7th add 11 chords on the repeat. Listen to the difference in the chord. Minor 7th chords are often paired with major 7th chords in progressions to provide a pleasing sound. You can also do the same with minor 7th add 11 chords. Here's an example of this. Listen to how different the first half sounds with only standard triads compared to the second. Minor 7 add 11 chords are also useful for changing key, like in the next example. I won't go too deeply into the reasons behind this change, but if you want to learn more about modulation, then check out my ultimate guide linked below. This progression will change key from C major to G major. The pivot chord, which is the chord that is used to modulate, will be A minor 7th add 11. The main thing I want you to concentrate on here is how this chord sounds, creating a smooth transition between keys. Time now to have a look at the dominant 7th add 11 chord. As with the other 7 add 11 chords, you can experiment with using this chord like you would the standard dominant 7th. The most common use for this chord is as the 5 chord. This produces a strong pull back to the tonic 1 chord as seen in the following progression. As I discussed earlier, the 11th note is actually the same as the 4th note. This 4th note also features in sus4 chords. Check out my video on suspended chords to learn more. You can exploit this fact to provide an interesting preview of the 11th note that will feature in your 7 add 11 chords. It is also another idea for recycling later repeats of your progressions. Getting more mileage out of a single chord progression gives you more flexibility as a songwriter and can help you prevent writer's block and finish more of your songs. In this next example, various 7 add 11 chords share a bar with the sus4 version of the chord. Listen to the preview this provides for the 7 add 11 chord yet to be heard. Also note how there is always at least a bar of a different chord between 7 add 11s. Often in chord progressions, less is more when it comes to more exotic or extended chords. You've learned how to use 7 add 11 chords. Now expand your harmony palette even more by watching the altered and extended chord playlist on screen.